Vill as well. I've got some insulating material. That's going to go on the around here, and then it'll fit perfectly up inside there. And go around those clamps around it. I'm going to cut a slot with the scissors down it, then zip tie it and clamp it on, and it'll look good. It will still do its job just as well. And insulate that pot nicely all the way down to the bottom there where the compressor is. And go through that clamp as well. Those clamps are going to go through the foam. That'll provide additional protection for the rub through. It'll protect that pop and make the fridge that much more efficient. I've also got another good score. I picked up a Milwaukee / Worth drill. Milwaukee MOD. I'm going to do some super gluing. This rubber's coming off, but I'll fix that. It's got the best chucks. These metal chucks are German made. These are damn good drill chucks. A chuck alone's worthwhile this whole while I grabbed this whole drill in the first place. The battery is good. It's a 4 amp hour battery, but I can get 9 and 12 amp hours in these 18 volt batteries now. The charger's brand new. Picked this up for next to nothing. The drill doesn't work. The trigger button's stuffed. So I've ordered a new one. There's a place in town locally. They're the local service agent for Milwaukee and Makita Power Tools. You can get any parts you want. There's a mobile or the fixer tool for you, or you can order the parts through them and you can do it yourself. I've ordered the switch for this through that local place. And that should be here within a week or two. I've already took it all apart, and you can tell it definitely is that switch. Power goes to it, but nothing goes out of it. Not the motor, it's not the light, because if it was a motor, the light would come on. But nothing at all comes on when I press the button. The power's not getting past here. The motor and everything, the commutator, the brushes are all in really good nick. So, it's a Worth Master, which is a rebadged Milwaukee. Rebadged Milwaukee, just instead of being red, it's grey and black. The classic rubber just comes off. I'm going to glue all that back on and polish this all up nicely. Very heavy drill, very heavily made. It's a lot more heavy than the Makita one. A lot heavier and more heavier duty than this Makita one I refurbished. Picked up a decent adapter too, which is awesome. I ordered another one of these too for this other Makita drill. This is a much better adapter. Fits better, the battery sits in there nice and tightly, like a proper tool. And it's even got a USB to charge your phone, which is kind of cool. That's awesome. Look how heavy that is. It's not as heavy as that one. This is still a damn good drill, made in the UK, which is pretty unusual. British made. This is a lot heavier. This is more of a heavier duty drill than that one. This is more for the tradesmen. This is for the industrial, more tradies, like the boiler makers, engineers, mechanics side of things. This will be perfectly good for a tradie, but if you want something that's definitely going to last you and you can pretty much put it through hell and back, this is a drill. This is more heavier duty than that one. I was originally going to put this chuck on this drill, but since the repairing of this drill was worthwhile, I'm definitely going to fix this thing up. As I said, that chuck alone is worth what I paid the drill for the whole thing. So it's not even that expensive, the switch. There's new switch trigger itself. The switch assembly is only $110, which is not too bad. And this is still got heaps of life left in it. So now I've got the Milwaukee radios that I've got the battery that I fit in now. 4 amp hour, it's a bit underrated nowadays. But I'll use that for my Milwaukee radios. And when this is fixed, I'll order the 9 and 12 amp hour battery for this. This will be much more heavier work than that Makita drill will. This has got more horsepower, so to speak, than that Makita one has. Yeah. I've got to do some restoration work on it. Glue that rubber back on, clean it all up. I've made a common mistake of putting the wrong screws in the holes, so I've gone a bit too long there. You put the long screws where they shouldn't be, but oh well, doesn't matter. It's a damn nice, a very nice drill, worthwhile repairing. Here in the Milwaukee ones here, the parts of the Milwaukee power tools aren't as expensive as I thought locally. The local shop can get pretty much any Milwaukee part that's available. This is an older model drill, but I can still get the part, which is awesome. And they care about Milwaukee, there's pretty good service reps around here for these two brands. It makes owning these brands of tools more worthwhile. Good customer service as well. But I'm quite happy with that. This will do some heavy work. More heavier than that one there anyway. Anyway, quite happy with that. I'll grab me an hour meter. I may put it in my car. And I got a little handy dandy test meter, power analyzer. Four is one of these. The local service and sort of stuff you buy on eBay, it's got it here, so it's right here. Pretty handy. Got to get some connectors, the Anderson plugs, so they can wires too. That pretty much goes in line with that. I just analyse what that's putting into the batteries. I'll do a quick test of that and just leave it on here for a little bit and we'll see what it's doing. It can handle up to 130 amp. The one you can buy on eBay is the same as this, but 150 amp. Let's plug this in. It's just a load source. Okay, plug this in here. There we go, it's all lit up. There we go. Look at that. 4.4 amp, 41 watts of charging, 14.4 volts. What's more accurate? That says about the same, 50 watts, 46, just bouncing around. Quite a much of a muchness really. No buttons on it, just tells you what's there. That's just the sun and clouds moving and that. Amp hours, and it just cycles through. Watt hours. This doesn't tell me watt hours, neither does that. But this does tell me watt hours. Ooh, here we go, this gives me a watt hour reading. The battery just farted, bit of a bubble up in there. I'm going to leave it on there, that would tell me how much kilowatt hours. And it'll just calculate the watt hours that reads up over time. Handy, handy, handy. It's pretty thick cable in there. It's no different than this one. So I'm still going to handle the current easily. Just leave it on there like that. That's awesome. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.